In the peaceful town of Willowbrook, there exists a garden of enchanting colors tended meticulously by an old lady everyone lovingly calls Granny Flora. This garden, set in Granny Flora's backyard, brimmed with every flower imaginable, from daisies to daffodils and even the rarest blue tulips. Children from the town often gathered around to listen to Granny Flora's whimsical stories about the adventures of her flowers. One sunny afternoon, as Granny Flora was telling her tales, her favorite story about a tiny yet brave daffodil named Danny unfolded. Danny was not just any daffodil. He was known for his bright golden petals and a heart full of courage. However, there was a problem plaguing the beautiful garden: a pesky band of caterpillars known as the Creepy Crawleys, who loved feasting on the garden's leaves. Determined to save his garden friends, Danny decided to take matters into his own leaves. With the help of Lara the Ladybug, who was as clever as she was small, and Benny the Bumblebee, whose buzzing could distract anyone within miles, they devised a brilliant plan. The idea was simple yet challenging. They were going to guide the Creepy Crawleys toward the wild garden outside Willowbrook, where those caterpillars could munch to their heart's content without bothering anyone. As the day slowly turned into night, Danny and his friends set their plan in motion. Lara flew ahead, sprinkling a special kind of pollen that glowed under the moon's light, creating a path away from Granny Flora's garden. Benny hovered nearby, creating a captivating buzz to lure the caterpillars' attention. Meanwhile, Danny gave all he got, waving his petals to gather and lead the Creepy Crawleys along the glowing path. The plan was succeeding beautifully until the largest of the caterpillars, known as Big Munch, realized what was happening. Sneaky but slow, Big Munch tried to rally the Creepy Crawleys back to the lush garden. But just as things were looking bleak, Granny Flora appeared on the scene, drawn by the curious activities of her garden's tiniest residents. Understanding the courage of Danny and his friends, Granny Flora joined in. She began softly singing a magical melody that enchanted even the stubborn Big Munch. Entranced by the tune, the Creepy Crawleys, including Big Munch, followed Danny and his companions all the way to their new home in the wild garden. With the garden safe and sound, Granny Flora praised Danny, Lara, and Benny for their bravery and quick thinking. The flowers danced in the gentle breeze, and the children, who had been watching the story unfold, cheered and clapped. That night in Willowbrook, the stars seemed to shine a little brighter, celebrating the tiny heroes of Granny Flora's enchanted garden. And Danny, the brave daffodil, stood proud because he had protected his friends, proving that even the smallest among us can make a big difference.